crazy because the mic is literally right here in front of me.
Level up, level
really?
Up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'm running it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't
Alright, Hugger, can we get a audio sound check on the
yeah, I do a lot, still ain't enough.
Twitter and
never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake him up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't I wanna ball. Waking up meant that he gave me a chance and I'm rolling the dice. I do it all, living like I'm trying to go for the platinum trophy in life. Who can you call? Really nobody, so you should just follow me on your device. And know if she chillin' with me, then it's bound to be chemical X and the sugar and spice. Game in the system, but game is the hobby. I'm probably cocky, but hot as wasabi. I mean, if it's beef, then you know where to find me. My niggas is ready and so is my body. You should be running and telling your posse and what's in the speakers and what's in your potty. And she trying to kick it, but this ain't karate. Just keep that shit down while I'm watching Tsunami. I ain't saying I'm a super nerd, but I told you when we got involved, my idea of a perfect date is a PlayStation and some alcohol. I was role playing on GTA. I'm a good guy, but I got it all. If the world should end, be the first to leave, but the last of us acting naughty, dog. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake him up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake him up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Waking up meant that he gave me a chance and I'm rolling the dice. I do it all, living like I'm trying to go for the platinum trophy in life. Who can you call? Really nobody, so you should just follow me on your device. And know if she chillin' with me, then it's bound to be chemical X and the sugar and spice. Game in the system, but game is the hobby. I'm probably cocky, but hot as wasabi. I mean, if it's beef, then you know where to find me. My niggas is ready and so is my body. You should be running and telling your posse and what's in the speakers and what's in your potty. And she trying to kick it, but this ain't karate. Just keep that shit down while I'm watching Tsunami. I ain't saying I'm a super nerd, but I told you when we got involved, my idea of a perfect date is a PlayStation and some alcohol. I was role playing on GTA. I'm a good guy, but I got it all. If the world should end, be the first to leave, but the last of us acting naughty, dog. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake him up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake him up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Waking up meant that he gave me a chance and I'm rolling the dice. I do it all, living like I'm trying to go for the platinum trophy in life. Who can you call? Really nobody, so you should just follow me on your device. And know if she chillin' with me, then it's bound to be chemical X and the sugar and spice. Game in the system, but game is the hobby. I'm probably cocky, but hot as wasabi. I mean, if it's beef, then you know where to find me. My niggas is ready and so is my body. You should be running and telling your posse and what's in the speakers and what's in your potty. And she trying to kick it, but this ain't karate. Just keep that shit down while I'm watching Tsunami. I ain't saying I'm a super nerd, but I told you when we got involved, my idea of a perfect date is a PlayStation and some alcohol. I was role playing on GTA. I'm a good guy, but I got it all. If the world should end, be the first to leave, but the last of us acting naughty, dog. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Waking up meant that he gave me a chance and I'm rolling the dice. I do it all, living like I'm trying to go for the platinum trophy in life. Who can you call? Really nobody, so you should just follow me on your device. And know if she chillin' with me, then it's bound to be chemical X and the sugar and spice. Game in the system, but game is the hobby. I'm probably cocky, but hot as wasabi. I mean, if it's beef, then you know where to find me. My niggas is ready and so is my body. You should be running and telling your posse and what's in the speakers and what's in your potty. And she trying to kick it, but this ain't karate. Just keep that shit down while I'm watching Tsunami. I ain't saying I'm a super nerd, but I told you when we got involved, my idea of a perfect date is a PlayStation and some alcohol. I was role playing on GTA. I'm a good guy, but I got it all. If the world should end, be the first to leave, but the last of us acting naughty, dog. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Waking up meant that he gave me a chance and I'm rolling the dice. I do it all, living like I'm trying to go for the platinum trophy in life. Who can you call? Really nobody, so you should just follow me on your device. And know if she chillin' with me, then it's bound to be chemical X and the sugar and spice. Game in the system, but game is the hobby. I'm probably cocky, but hot as wasabi. I mean, if it's beef, then you know where to find me. This is ready and so is my body. You should be running and telling your posse and what's in the speakers and what's in your potty. And
so I'm about to go ahead and transition over. We appreciate you, Dallas. Yes, the link is in the description. What's going on, people? Fan Entertainment from Level1Gaming.com, and congratulations, you guys leveled up to 120. This is the Double XP podcast, and I hope and pray that the Dreamcast guy curse has gone away, and we do not.
Oh my god!
And we don't have any Discord issues today. But I am super excited to have my man back here with us for round 2, because the first time we didn't have as much luck. Let's get going with the introductions to the man to my right, the man with the clamps, Citizen Snips.
What's going on, everybody? It's been a wild week. I feel like from the time we ended the show last week up until like Monday, there was no like noteworthy news or anything like that. And then this week, all of a sudden, we got barraged with like all this stuff at once. So it's been wild trying to keep tabs on all this, watching everybody freak out. But it's been a lot of fun. So I'm ready. I'm excited to talk about some neat things, and always a blessing to have Dreamcast guy with us here as well. So let's do it, man. Let's go.
Happy to be here.
Next up, my right hand, one man, the floor hugger with the hard R.
Yeah, hi everybody, how you doing? We're back for another week of stuff, and Kev's right, there's just so much news that got crammed into this little week, and also Dreamcast put out a video today that I want to talk about because I'm kind of jealous, high-key jealous.
Oh,
but
yeah,
let's get into these topics and see what happens this week.
Next up, DallazMan.
Man, say, it's nice to be here once again. Not because of the panel, because y'all suck. But
wow,
I'm glad.
The disrespect.
Nah, for real, I'm glad to have my homies here. Like, it's always the first time each time, which is great, because if I remember the last time, I probably wouldn't be here. Man, I'm just ready to get it going. Dreamcast got finally showed back up, and it's just about to be a whole bunch of nonsense. Let's get it.
Half man, half God, aka Mr. Two Something to Do Something. Demi God Reviews.
Maybe taking a pee break. Is Mike's muted?
No Demi God at the moment. So with that being said, we do have a guest with us today. Finally, we're able to get him on after Discord decided that they didn't want us to talk to this young man that day. My fellow Texan, and someone that I make a point to shake hands with every time we're at a convention. Dreamcast guy, what's up, brother?
Happy to be here. I don't know if I'm a young man anymore, but I'm happy to be here.
You're probably younger than me, I'm sure. I get made fun of because I'm the old guy in the podcast with the receding hairline and all that good stuff. So, young enough. I mean, no one's younger than Demi, who has to ask his mom for permission to even be on this podcast. But young enough.
You're right.
Oh, welcome back!
Right.
I thought I could get a shot in while you were gone. I apologize, brother.
Nah. I was here this entire time. It was just loud at the job.
You got a snake in your boot?
Nah, not no snakes. An ape.
An ape in your boot.
He got a glizzy in his boot.
Yo, shout out to whoever named is the glizzy god in the chat. Like, shout out to you for the confidence. If you look, there's a second comment. Well, stick a fork in it. If stick a fork in Xbox is done, it's from the glizzy god. So, shout out to him for the confidence to call himself the glizzy god.
Demi made an alt account.
Nah. No glizzy gladiator for me. No stuff.
The glistendo?
The Glixtendo.
Oh, stop.
Sorry, that has to be said.
Glizzy Gladiator, aka Glixtendo Switch, aka
Oh man.
Glixtendo GameCube.
All right, so we're gonna get it started with probably the biggest news of the week, and that's the fact that a lot of people got what they wanted, and Halo Infinite is delayed, and a lot of people are hurt, a lot of people are confused, a lot of people are upset, a lot of people are happy. I think the biggest issue with this, not because the game was delayed, because I think anyone who looked at that said, yeah, they could use some polish. The biggest issue with all of this is the fact that now the Xbox Series X launches without a big-time exclusive AAA title. Like, you're going to launch a $500 console, and your selling point is play 4 generations of Xbox on the Xbox Series X. Like, that's the selling point. So I want to get the panel's topics. I want to start with our guest Dreamcast guy. Like, how big of an issue is the series? Is Halo Infinite being delayed to 2021? Is it in relevance to the Series X releasing in what we now know is November?
I honestly think that this might screw them for this generation, and that sounds dramatic, but honestly, like, just a couple tiny missteps at the start of the Xbox One put them behind so much at the start. Like, just that press conference talking about TV so much, the fact that the first major exclusive that had a lot of hype around it for the Xbox One was Titanfall, which ended up getting outsold of by like infamous Second Son, a tiny spin-off basically on PlayStation 4. I honestly am nervous about Microsoft. Like, if you hit the store shelves this November and you're like, come buy the Xbox Series X, it plays your Xbox One games. Like, I just don't think that's going to sell.
Like, I 100% agree. I think, number one, and I wrote about this earlier, I don't think Microsoft, the notion that Microsoft doesn't care about selling a console is false. They absolutely care. Otherwise, they wouldn't produce a console, right? And we get it. They care about subscriptions and things like that. Get a phone in every hand. But there has to be an issue somewhere where the bosses are saying, okay, we're just losing money producing this console because no one has a reason to buy it. And that's what it is. Day one, there's going to be very few PS5s on the shelves. Good luck getting one if you don't pre-order it, right? And they're going to be Xbox Ones, Xbox Series X's everywhere for the simple fact that, like, even me, I got an Xbox One X. I'm okay with it. Like, I don't feel the need, like, oh, I have to get this. Because before it was like, yeah, I want to play Halo Infinite at 120 frames per second, right? That would have put me over the goalpost. But now I'm just like, without that there, why would I buy it over a PS5? You know what I'm saying? It absolutely makes no sense. Citizen Sniff, as someone who I know owns both a powerful PC and a console, like, what are your thoughts about the Series X not launching with Halo Infinite because it's been delayed to what I think, and a lot of people think, is actually holiday 2021?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty huge for, and I think the article that came out on our site earlier today said it best. It's much more of a crippling blow to Xbox than it is to the Halo franchise. Like, Halo fanboys and all that, they'll wait. They're not worried about it. That's fine. But you just eliminated, I don't know, a majority, 60 to 70% of the reason that most people were wanting to get the Series X day one. Now all those Halo fanboys are like, well, I get to wait till 2021 to play this game anyway. Well, maybe I'll pick up my PS5 first if you're like me and you like to try and get all the consoles anyway. And that's kind of how it was for me. Like, that was the deciding factor in, man, I really want to play Halo Infinite. That'll probably be my day one because PS5, it looks good, but it's not going to have anything that's going to immediately jump out at me and say, yeah, you need to buy this now. But Halo Infinite was going to be that game for me that, like, yeah, I want to be there for day one, so I'm going to get my Series X first. Now with this news, it's like, well, I guess I can wait on buying the Series X until sometime in 2021. And maybe I'll get a PS5 first, depending on what comes out. Or maybe I'll just wait on both and save myself some money for once. So it's, I think it's definitely a blow to Microsoft, and they need to figure out some kind of way to give people a reason to buy the Series X day one again.
You hit the nail on the head. I think a lot of people need to realize as well, Snips, that, we're all on Twitter, and a lot of people think that Twitter is all of gaming, and it's really a very, like, small portion of gamers are on Twitter, right? Considering all the gamers in the world, it's a very small portion of gamers, right? So I have a friend who both me and Citizens have worked with is the biggest Halo fan I've ever met. Huge Halo fan. And I told him, I called him, I said, hey man, Halo Infinite was delayed. He was like, oh, well, I guess I saved myself $500 this Christmas. I guess I'll use that money on something else. Because he's not buying a PS5. He's a big, he mostly only games on Halo. He plays Halo nonstop, all the 24/7, and he's not buying a Series X because there's no Halo. So I think you hit the nail on the head. Like, that's the casual gamer, which is the majority of gamers who are interested in this, are not going to buy that console. They have no reason to. Absolutely not.
And it's again, it's not that I'm not saying I won't ever buy the Series X. Like,
just not now.
Eventually, I'm going to upgrade, and it'll have games I want on it, definitely. And it's a great, impressive piece of hardware. but you lost my reason for me to have a sense of urgency about buying it. Like, I no longer need to rush to get it. I'm going to wait, and I'm going to get it in my own time when I feel like it now.
Demi, we got you?
Yes, Sirski.
All right, man, give it to us. Is this
I'm going to be honest.
There we go.
This is a shot in the foot. This is a crippling hard stop for them. And I think we're gonna see another repeat of possibly what happened this generation, since they aren't having anything lined up at the beginning. Halo was that domineering title that everybody was waiting for. Now that it's delayed, nobody's gonna buy a Series X to buy stuff that they can play on their Xbox One and 360. And they already have a machine that does that. Not saying that people won't get it, but there isn't any like exclusive selling factor to it now.
I want to get to Hugger, but I want to ramp back to Dreamcast guy because I want to ask him a question.
Yeah, hit me.
And I honestly think I'm so old I just forgot the question. No, I didn't. So, do you think with this being such an issue in the game coming out 2021, should they just go ahead and drop Xbox One support? Because obviously, the Xbox One is the issue.
I don't think that's it. I do think that it is somewhat of an issue. I do think that's part of why it got delayed. But to be honest, I don't think they can now. Especially if, just picture it this way, if the Xbox Series X only sells like 3 million consoles in the first 3 months. That would be abysmal, but at this point it might be possible. If that happens, then nobody's going to be playing Halo. The servers will be basically empty. They need to make sure that they're throwing the biggest chunk they can on PC. They need to throw the best support they can on Xbox One. And also, I think it also shows a thing of trust. So I've already stated this. I am still buying an Xbox Series X day one. And to be honest, it's mostly for the Xbox One support. It's the fact that I'll still be able to play my Xbox One games. And they'll look slightly better. I don't have an Xbox One X, so the Series X will be a big jump for me. But, I mean, yeah, I just can't imagine, like, a casual gamer, you totally nailed it. Like, this isn't going to kill Halo. It might kill Xbox. It's bizarre.
And you made a point that I didn't really think of myself, because I have an Xbox One X. And so I'm just like, okay, but for someone who's still on the Fat Boy, the Xbox One, or the Xbox One S, this is a big graphical and power jump. For those people, yeah, like yourself saying, hey, I still have an Xbox One, so that is a big jump for people. But Hugger, I definitely want to get your thoughts on this, love. I know what you're gonna say, but I want to hear it anyway.
I think y'all done hit it right on the nail on the head. Halo's gonna survive. Halo, it's a storied series. We can think of one bad game in a franchise, but the franchise still goes on. Assassin's Creed, I'm looking at you. But it's going to be interesting because there is no exclusive title that they're launching with. Oh, you got the upgrade, which is nice, the smart delivery and all that, but what am I going to play? Am I going to buy Xbox Series X to play Valhalla? No, I'm going to play it on my PC. And then with Game Pass, all the games that are going to be out there are already going to be on PC. I just don't understand the move of this. Will they delay it? I don't